So, welcome back, everyone. It's been a couple weeks since we last played, but um, not much has changed from where we left off. Um, let's see. We are picking up Waterdeep Dragon Heist, our second session together. We have Ilaria, Drasil, Tranellis, and Quiet. The four of you have, one way or another, met and created a small bond so far. We pick up our adventure in Waterdeep. The sun hangs high over Waterdeep, casting warm lights upon the bustling streets, though the cool autumn breeze carries with it the scent of the sea and a distant chimney smoke. Or, in this case, of a city of this size, many, where the smoke fills towards the clouds above. The city is alive with the clamor of merchants and the clatter of pedestrians. It is a place of endless opportunities, and one you all call home. Danger lurks in the shadows, as you all know, and after an evening of drinking and networking and fending off a troll attack, you've taken on a new job from the famous Volothamp Gedrum. His dear friend, Floon Blagmar, has gone missing after a night of drinking, and was last seen at the Skewered Dragon, a tavern buried deep in the Dock Ward. The Dock Ward is a rougher part of the city where the streets are lined with salt-stained wooden buildings. The air is thick with brine, and shady figures lurk in the alleyways. Your journey takes you to the underbelly, hopefully to the end of a quest that is simple as the last one, and with payment at the end of it. So, after leaving the yawning portal, I ask all of you what you would like to do.
What was the name of the bar again?
The skewer, the one you're looking for, or the one you left?
Oh, the one we're looking for, the Skewered
The Skewered Dragon.
Dragon. Okay. Well, I think we should start there.
Have I performed at this bar before?
It is a very, it's in a dangerous and rowdy place in the Dock Ward. Additionally, it is one where it is heavily affiliated with the seedy underbelly, the gangs and stuff. If you would like to have at one point, you may. It's up to you. You find yourself
I feel like I
associated.
might have before. It escapes me. I think because I think I've seen this place before, but I'm not quite sure.
Okay. Well, why don't you?
Really early.
Hmm?
Like a gig once you first came into the city or something.
I'm not sure. Do I need to roll for something? What were you saying?
Potentially could have been something you first came to the city and started off, maybe a long time ago. Why don't you roll a history check and let's see what more you can remember.
Okay. So it's. Oh no, I need to click on the.
Might have been a long time ago, but it must have cleaned up its act by now. I mean, how could a business go on for so long if it's just inhospitable to its clientele?
I must have drank too much. We're gonna keep it moving.
Can I also do a history check because I feel like my character would know this place?
Sure.
Give me 1 second to pull up the thing. I gotta remember where it is.
Your character sheet, and you click on the.
I was trying to find the character sheet. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I thought I was helping.
Yeah, I had to look under the. I had to remember it was under journal.
Oh, journal.
Where is history though? There it is. There we go.
Okay. So, you recall at the very least that it is one where sometimes it's usually part of a pub crawl. There's nothing too remarkable about it, except that it does draw in a lot of people. Maybe because of its vicinity to the in the dock ward, maybe because there's a lot of traffic there. But off the top of your head, nothing strikes you out of the norm about it.
So it's basically no different than any of its other pubs.
Well, you all do recall that some bars for sure pay protection to one gang or another. Which gang this one could pay, homage to is not in your memory.
Pause real quick. Who was this? Deldro was the guy we helped first, right? I forgot to. I got the two names, but I can't remember.
That was
Or
Deldro.
was it Dern or was it Dernan?
I have Deldro.
Deldro was who you got the first job from, and
Okay.
Dernan was the owner of the Yawning portal.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that. All right, continue, please.
It's all good. So, on your way to the dock ward, is there anything you guys would like to do beforehand?
I'm just mumbling to myself, digging in my bag.
Okay.
Hopefully, I don't trip over nothing.
Cool. So, as you all make your way through the city, it is still midday. You've done some drinking and had your lunch and made your connections and find your way towards the CD dock ward. Now, it's not hard to find, but it takes a bit of time. But eventually you find your way through the smell of strong seawater. That salt coming through the crowd is both from the ocean and the unwashed workers that fall through here. You notice that there are more city guard, city watch than normal. With
I don't recognize anybody.
not immediately, but as you're going through the crowd and being asked to buy different foods, some giving a nice smell of freshness, and other things you probably want to steer away from. Probably not for your species. After some asking around, you do find that the skewered dragon is not that far from you, maybe a block away. But you hear rumors as you're going through the city of different attacks, fighting, not necessarily at the skewered dragon, but all throughout the dock ward there is murmurs of chaos and danger through the Xanathar's guild striking out against the Zentarum and retaliatory attacks back from the Zentarum themselves, along with a lot of rumors of the new politics that have been going around throughout the city. The new Lord of Waterdeep taking charge, the newest unmasked Lord of Waterdeep, and how she hopes to reassure everyone that Waterdeep is back into good hands. Time will tell. So you are now in the dock ward. What are you guys up to here?
I'd like to ask the closest person if they've seen the person we're looking for. I can't remember his name. I forgot.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So you see a scrawny-looking man, younger, thin, almost got tight bones, dressed in a brown vest, and he looks at you curiously as you ask about who you talking about.
Can I bat my eyelashes very nicely? Maybe that helps him remember, or whoever it is.
Does the batting of the eyelashes help you remember?
No, them. Does it help them remember?
Oh, who are you looking for?
Yeah.
No, who?
The person. No, I mean, I can't remember. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Blackmire.
Quagmire? What?
Blackmire.
Someone type it out and write it down for me, please. My brain doesn't work right now.
The man looks confused as you
Okay.
stopped him in the middle of his business, his work, carrying heavy things.
There we go. Floon. Yes, I remember Floon now.
Well, I have...
Just gonna start helping the dude with his heavy things while she talks.
Okay.
Like, yeah, my friend will help you here if you can, recall seeing Floon. Have you seen him at all?
What's he look like?
I still have my book, right? The Volo's Guide, or did he take it back from me?
Oh, no, he signed it for you.
Okay, so I want to pull my book out and show him the page that got him on it. Like this dude right here. Ignore the monster and the tentacles. Look at this dude right here.
Can't say that I have, but a man like that doesn't look like he survived long in a place like this either. Probably, if he's in any place, he's probably in one of the bars or taverns, hiding up.
Okay. Thank you. Hey, put his stuff down and let's go. Do we see anybody else we can ask?
Yeah, there's hundreds of people. In the City of Splendor, there's an abundance of people you can ask for information.
Are there any other bars around besides the Skid Dragon? Like, can we see another bar and just go up and ask?
It's up to you. You may go to another bar, or the Skewered Dragon, or wander.
Let's go in the Skewered Dragon and ask the barkeep.
Okay.
All right, I'll follow you in.
Let's go.
The Skewered Dragon is a sort of... sits between sort of two collapsed buildings, if that's not symbolism enough. Its roof is sagging under its own weight, as if exhausted by years of rowdy brawls and drunken nights. Its sign depicting a dragon impaled on a broken sword creaks in the salty breeze as people are laughing on their way in and out. The windows are caked with grime, letting in only slivers of pale sunlight. And outside, you see the dockhands and sailors crowd around makeshift dice games, their rough laughter masking murmurs of illicit dealings as they see, majority of a female troop starting to walk through the doors. The inside has a very thick smoke and sweat smell, a mix of cheap ale, spilled rum, and damp wood filling your nostrils. The floor is sticky.
Oh God, did I just step in something? Ew.
Yes. The floor is very sticky beneath your boots, and it's a bit adhesive as you try to pull off. And the only illumination comes from the guttering of these oil lamps, casting jagged shadows along the warped walls. The patrons are a mix of dock workers, potential smugglers, and definitely cutthroats. Their conversations are low and guarded, and you see a row of mismatched chairs lines the bar, where a bartender with a wicked scar across his lip idly wipes a filthy mug.
I think I'm gonna hold my tail in my right hand. I don't want it to touch the floor.
Okay.
Hey guys, I think we should go to the bar and see if we could ask somebody about this guy. About Floofer. Floon.
Following you guys.
You
Talk to
have
the
the
last
book.
creepy guy.
You
Somebody
ask
else.
him.
Okay. He looks at you. This bald bartender. The scar across his face is jagged and hits the lip. And as he's wiping the mug, he looks up at you with very tanned skin, by the way. He's a mix of very well tanned from probably being out in the sun probably a long time, but at the same time just dirty. Probably hasn't bathed in a while. He looks at you and says, "What can I get you?"
I think I'm good on drink right now, thank you. Yeah, I talked to the last guy. Somebody else talked to him.
I walk up to the bartender and ask, "What's the best you got?"
The best I've got. He pours ale into the dirty mug, shakes it about, and slides it over.
How much to owe you?
Half penny. Copper.
We're looking for someone. His name's Floon Wagemeyer. You seen him?
Lots of people walking through the bar these days, especially with all the action.
This one came in a night ago. Might have caused issues.
Who does
I
it?
hand the book to her for her to look, to use the picture. Here, take the book.
Show him the picture.
He looks at it. Make an insight check.
Hold on.
Can't say I've seen him. But you know, lots of faces.
Is there anyone around here we could ask that would know?
You're looking at him.
You weren't much help. You got somebody else?
He scratches his chin, looks at the state of your party, and goes, "I might know someone."
I'll give you a wash rag if you could tell us.
Make a persuasion check.
God. Gross. Okay, persuasion. There we go. It's really nice. It smells like me. Ooh.
A full silver, and I'll let you know what I might have seen transpire a night or two ago.
2.
How do we know you're just not making it up because you want money?
Who doesn't want money?
I mean, you're not wrong, but what Why should we believe you? You couldn't give me any information a moment ago. Now you can?
You look like you come from a place where you wash more than once a week.
Well, it ain't hard. The ocean's right there.
That it is.
Alright, then.
A hard silver. I'll tell you what I know.
If I give you the silver and you tell me you don't know nothing, we're gonna have a problem. But here's your silver.
I know nothing. No, I wouldn't do that to you, lass. He slides it on over to his side. Looks at and inspecting it for a moment. He came in a night or so ago with another friend drinking. They paid well. Covered the tab. And I know that's more suspicious than anything, because Velo's never paid me a goddamn penny in his life. So it's nice that he came with company, willing to spot him for a change.
Did the company leave with him, or did he go off on his own?
Velo left first. That man
but-
in the picture, and he pulls out like a pretzel, puts it in his mouth. That man right there left with another man, looked almost similar in stature, well cleaned, educated, had coin.
Any idea which direction they went?
I think about it. Memory's starting to leave me.
Probably from drinking this stuff.
Not bad, ain't it?
And depends on who you ask.
There's a reason why I didn't drink it yet.
Oh, let me see if it jogs my memory. And he takes a good hard swig. Nope. Can't seem to jog my memory.
How long were they in here for before he left?
He starts scratching his chin again. Indicator he'd like to get greased over again.
Can I intimidate him into acting right?
Sure. What do you want to do?
I would like to slam my fist down onto the bar and be like, "Look, you dirty bastard.
Okay.
I need information and I need it now."
Make me an intimidation check. Pretty good. As it startles him out of his obvious Academy Award-winning performance. They're here maybe about an hour or so after midnight. They made their way towards what's it called? Hold on. As I check my notes. They talked about going towards Candle Lane, looking for just a better establishment, is their words. Something less by the sea.
Can't say that I blame him.
Thank you, kind sir. I think we should head out now.
Yeah. I pour the drink out, walk away.
Okay. As you leave the bar, make a perception check. Everybody.
Can you roll for me? And I look sadly at the floor.
Ooh.
You said you want me to roll for you?
Yes, please. I'm still in the
Gotcha.
child's room, so I don't have a computer.
Let's see. You rolled a 20. Alright, so
Dang, we all see it, huh?
where's Alaria?
Hold on. Let me see. It's not rolling.
No rush.
Oh, did that just say that I rolled a 4?
An 18 and a 4.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Yeah, so an 18 and a natural 1 because it was red. But we take the first roll because it's just a normal roll. But in the case that it's advantage or disadvantage, you choose the higher or the lower.
I don't know. I was telling you I needed to.
Yeah, slash. You can try slash roll 1d20, or you can roll and then just add your whatever's
Okay,
in there.
I'm just gonna. I get a 17 and I get past it. It's a wisdom check.
Perception. So you add your wisdom modifier.
That's 5%.
Okay. So, for the most part, all of you notice collectively, as you're trained to do so from experience, watch, you're back. And you notice that in leaving the bar, there's a lot of eyes on you. Obviously, because you seem, regardless of how poor you may be at the moment, as if you have a bit of standard to you. Everyone in the bar takes note of it, and some may or may not think it smart to kind of trail you a little bit as you leave the tavern and make your way through the streets towards Candle Lane, a place that you're somewhat familiar with. It's in the heart of the conflict between the Zentarum and the Xanathar's Guild. A lot of amazing shops that are well known, but a lot of wealthy pockets means a lot of opportunity for mayhem. So every now and then you do notice that, for better or worse, you have some people that watch you that you do recognize from the tavern you just left.
How could we not? They stink.
Exactly. Guys, you stink. You shouldn't follow somebody unless you've had a bath.
True.
One of the guy goes, huh. Ducks behind another man.
I'm still holding my tail, right?
Yeah, I'd imagine so. I mean, well, you don't have to in the city, but it's up to you.
Are they close enough that if I let my, tail go, I can, smack somebody with it?
I mean, yeah, it's kind of like, always keep a leash on your dog. You see another dragonborn passing you on the street, going, I see you also hold your tail.
She's not the only one. Being the fact that I have a giant snow leopard's tail, my butt's holding it.
That's
it's
true.
Gross.
Yeah, and that tail has a mind of its own. I am not about to let that wander.
You see that there is definitely a cultural trend, much like not just women have a hairstyle or men have a way of walking, but there are definitely those tail inclined individuals that are holding their tails. Some have them tied. They all, each person has their solution to this.
Except
We
for
are
Brent's
very
character,
tail
who's just
endowed.
sitting there like, do 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 do.
Yes, tail out.
We are very tail endowed. Yes,
Yes.
thank you, thank
Mhm.
you.
Yes.
I'm not sorry.
Oh, left out. I don't have a tail.
That would be an
Yeah, I think
interesting.
you're the only one.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
tailless.
I would offer to let you hold my tail, but I might have to charge you.
It's very interesting watching your group have different tendencies with the tail, and most likely Quiet is just his tail is either smacking people.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying.
Like
He's just walking through the crowd like, do 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 do.
just like a wax on, a wax off.
Excuse me, pardon me.
So do we recognize anybody after we've confronted the stinky people and they hide or pretend to hide?
I would say by announcing that you are aware of the, no pun intended, tail you have following you, they do disappear into different alleys and whatnot.
Sure.
Okay. Still not letting my tail go. So gross. So I don't recognize anybody as we go to where we going? Candle Lane. Do we see any more bars?
Any bars on the way there? Candle Lane is a very well off district. When you make your way towards it, that you immediately notice the change in atmosphere because you're moving further away a bit from the sea, and the sound of the city kind of dies down a little bit, as if the buildings themselves were trying to keep quiet the secrets that are going around the city. You notice that as you're making your way, you see the lone street lamps here compared to the oil ones you saw back a ways. And they're always burning here despite the hour, flickering weakly, casting long shadows against the damp cobblestone. The stench of blood and sewage still lingers in the air as you approach, and you notice as you get to the apex, the entrance, the borders of Candle Lane, you notice that it is wardened off, quarantined by the City Watch, standing guard as they oversee the removal of a very recent crime scene. You see that there are maybe a dozen, if not more, well armored City Watch soldiers, and now entering the frame, the City Guard themselves. As there's a divide between the City Watch and the City Guard, one being those that police and the other the standing army of Waterdeep. Now meeting each other, there seems to be a bit of conflict about how to handle these recent attacks, because right here before you is a deadly sight. You see many dead bodies of different gangs that have been murdered or in a struggle, along with many other being shackled and handcuffed and put in carriages. And this part of Candle Lane seems to be quarantined off.
Do
Couple
I
questions.
recognize any of the watch? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, has the cops? Are we in view of the cops yet?
Yes.
All right, I just have to play cool. Never mind.
Do any of the dead bodies or the ones in shackles look like the man we're looking for?
Hard to tell from this distance, but you can certainly try.
Alright, what would I roll for that?
Perception.
Perception again? Okay.
Yeah.
1 second. I feel like a tabaxi would be able to see a little better, so,
You do have that cat sight. Isn't that part of the...
You might have that feature.
I think you do. Hold on. Where's my book at? Oh,
Looking at the bodies they're taking away, None seem recognizable as Floon. They are dirtied. They are dressed for uh, their occupation. As
Sure.
sell swords, mercenaries, and whatnot. None of them seem to fit the well-off individual as Floon.
But this just happened, right?
Hard to tell.
It's hard
Yeah, Amber, what you're talking about is dark vision. I have dark vision.
Okay, all right. Never mind.
Yeah, I was looking at the same time.
Do I recognize any of the city watch that I could possibly flirt with to finagle?
Um, roll. Just roll
Because
a
if I
d.
don't, I'm still gonna try to flirt.
No, that's fine. Roll a d20 and let's see if any one of them has, at one point or another.
So just the D20, not any checks.
Yep, just slash roll 1d20. Let's see what your luck is like.
Okay, how does I do this? Slash roll,
Space.
then space.
Yeah, space, and then 1d20.
Oh, is there a space between it? Oh, yeah, there is. Okay.
Oh hell.
Not so lucky today. Many of them, as you look, are very flustered about having to deal with the other half of the military in this incident. But you're welcome to ask any of them.
Well, before you do that, I have a criminal contact. I have a reliable and trustworthy contact who acts as your liaison to network of other criminals.
Okay.
Can I get a message to them and ask them what happened here?
What is their name?
It doesn't say. I was reading the part of my class stuff.
Okay. You would like to take advantage of that now, right?
Might as well.
Okay. As you hear from the shadows, a very Antonio Banderas accent, a very Puss in Boots individual comes from the shadows. I always know when I am needed.
I'm sure you are, Puss. Sure you are.
They call me Ricky.
Of course they do.
Aren't you cute, Ricky?
It has been some
I don't-
time. How can I help you today on this fine, glorious afternoon?
Looking for someone, and I need to know what happened here.
The same thing that happens everywhere in the city. Violence.
Why?
And why what?
Why did it happen?
Why does the sun rise and the moon shines bright when she disappears? Who knows these things? It just happens.
Doesn't help me find this person.
Looking tall, good posture, tabaxi individual, struts looking more at the scene in front of all of you. Do you have a picture?
I take out my book and point to him again.
Interesting. I have seen a fellow
There's
that
no
looks
difference.
like him, but not him.
Okay. Where's the fellow that looks like him? Or where did you last see him?
Last time I saw this individual was on a wanted poster. A bounty was put out on him to be taken as safely as possible. He is, let's say, quite a man of interesting lineage.
How so?
You ask so much. You give so little. You're lucky that I owe you one.
Mm.
As he walks through the streets and takes a grape from someone's stall, and they're like, "Hey."
Just taking grapes.
He's very connected to the political climate. But like I told you, he looks a lot like the man we are looking for. Many of the guilds are looking for him. Sadly to say, no one has found him yet, and yet they speak of someone already taken through all of these heinous activities. But I have said too much, and I have much to do.
Thank you. You've given me enough.
He looks at you on the way out, and your party winks at Ilaria and disappears into the shadows.
Oh,
Is that your boyfriend?
got you. No, that's you.
You're Ilaria.
Wink,
No, I
wink.
was asking because they're both cat people.
Mm. Just because we're the same species doesn't mean we're together.
I know nothing about you.
I
Okay.
didn't hear you.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I said I don't know anything about my character. Doesn't know anything about you.
Oh, I
I'm
know.
trying really not to answer to Trinellis too. Not this time.
All right. So who's the most flustered looking watchman? I'm gonna go flirt with that one. Try to get some information.
Okay. I mean, there's a young half elf who barely fits in his armor. On the side, just taking notes on things he should be doing while on the duty and whatnot. Taking notes on the activities. Yeah, you call him over. How can I help you, citizen?
So how are you doing today? Everything all right?
Everything's great. Everything's going smoothly. Candle Lane is under quarantine right now. If you do wish access, you might take one of the other streets.
Sounds like such a long way to go around. What happened? Why do we have to go away?
City business. You know, the city watch is here, and as long as there's malarkey afoot, we will stand ever vigilant. And he flips through his pages. We are the watchers of the wall. We are the walls
I'm
of the.
sure a nice,
We watch the
handsome
walls.
elf like you could give me a little more information than that.
Persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Closes his notebook. Well, if you guys ask, and I am one who knows a great many things. There's a bit of a gang fight going on earlier this morning, or some say probably last night. Very recently, it's been spilling all over the city, and this most recent attack between the Xanathars Guild has drawn a few bodies out in the public. An innocent was harmed, and as such, we are taking it under our very important duty to make sure that none of the civilians are harmed further by these actions. So we will be doubling the watch and conducting very rigorous raids whenever we can.
Oh, I'm sure a wonderful, strong man like you has everything under control. Thank you so much for letting us know.
Oh, thank you. Uh, Move along,
I have
citizens.
one more question for
Huh?
you,
Huh?
though.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen this guy right here? I show him the picture. Ignore the tentacles. This guy, though. Have you seen him?
Can't say that I have.
Okay. Well, if you do, please let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Will do. So, with
Thank you
that,
for your service.
I feel like we haven't got much information. Did I make a new friend, though? Is that, can I come back and find him later?
City Guard will remember this. +1 reputation with the City Watch.
I'm about to fall down my seat. Oh my gosh. Um,
Ricky, when I get my hands on you, Ricky.
Okay, so it's the city watch, and then who's like the military for the city that's also here?
The city guard, I
City
think.
Guard.
Okay.
Okay. Note to self, friend in city watch.
Yes. City Watch friendly. City Guard army. We are the watchers on the wall.
I'm sorry.
It's not friend, but friend too.
My character would have just sat through that just the dumbest looking smirk on her face. Like, in the world.
I don't want to ask who's in charge just to see if I can start a fight, but that's probably a bad idea.
Right?
Please don't start a fight, my friend. I can't.
Who's in charge here? Not anymore yet. Not. Just in round we go.
Okay.
Way
So,
too many here.
did he tell us if we could go through or not, or he said we got to go around still?
So you gotta go around.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. He said an innocent was harmed. I wonder if we can figure out who this innocent was.
What cops are we seeing?
Also,
Can we
gang
go-
violence.
Is there a bar? There's a bar nearby. They know what's up.
Well, I mean, good luck getting to anything if it's blocked off.
We could go on the parallel street.
Oh, wait. The grape vendor person who he stole the grape from. Let's go talk to him. Let's go talk to the grape man.
Usually the vendors around now know whatever's going on.
I mean, it won't hurt. We're not any further along than we were before. Let's go talk to the grape man. I heard it through the
You
grapevine.
see a shriveled old man with a really bad posture just going, "Everybody's taking my grapes!"
What?
At least it wasn't your cabbages.
Oh.
I'm not sorry.
I'll give them a copper.
Hey, thank you, ma'am. How can I help you?
We were looking for a fellow. We were he's in this book here. Here.
Gives book.
Oh,
Gives picture.
I haven't seen a book in a long time.
Oh, you know
Oh,
this
dear.
book.
No.
Don't know the book. Have you seen the guy?
Hold on. Grabs his spectacles that are around a very thin piece of string. Puts them over his eyes. Yeah, he was around here about maybe last night. Or the night before. I can't really recall, but he was around old Zoblo shop. A lot of people go through there. Fancy the color purple.
Or Zobach?
You're gonna have to speak up, Hardy. I don't really hear that well anymore.
Do you know what's happening on Candle Lane?
Violence, mischief, and all sorts of skullduggery.
Are you keeping safe, old man?
As best as I can. Real times are tough right now, but it is what it is. It is it's ever been.
Hold on, I need to look at my bag real quick.
Well, do you know where Or's Obum is?
Who?
The place you told me about, the Or's Oblum? Or
Old Zoblum? Yeah, it's a
yeah,
purple shop down in Candle Lane. It's a quarantine right. You can take a left if you want, you can take a right first. Either way, you get there.
Oh
okay.
dear.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, have a good day. Be safe out there.
Hold
You
on,
too,
wait.
sir.
Hold on. Digging in bag. Hold on. Shit. I know I got some string in one of these bags.
I mean, I think you do.
Trying to figure it out. I don't remember which one. Anyway, I'm gonna take some string and give it to the man. Like, here, fix your glasses.
Thank you kindly.
You are quite welcome. We'll see you next time.
Big bad
Okay,
evil.
now where we going?
Big bad evil will remember this.
Big bad evil.
Was that his
Hey,
name?
No.
Oh, I
It
was
was
like,
the
what?
grape vendor the whole time.
Yeah.
I know, right?
He would have
Hey,
got
I'm all
away
about
with it
making
too if
sure.
it weren't for you meddling demi-humans.
Like I
I
said,
am all about making production.
skullduggery. Starts walking normal like well freaking Kaiser Soze.
Oh God, help! So what shop are we going to? We gotta cut around.
Old Zoblob shop. Old
All right, let's head to the blob shop.
Zoblob. As you make your left or right, matters which not, you find your way across the street eventually on the other side in Candle Lane, across very closely from the battle, just now on the other side of that crime scene.
Gang war? Gang war?
Yeah, basically turf war, whatever we want to call it for now. But on the other side of it, you find very nice stores, and a couple nice people point you towards a strange little shop that catches all of your eyes. As in the window is a stuffed beholder with many eyes, covered in dust, hanging in the window above a sign that says Old Zoblob's Curiosities.
Ooh.
Inside, from this, from here, you notice that the exterior has a very beautiful set of painted purple wood banisters, along with the interior looking to have many interesting trinkets, baubles, and a fascination with the color purple.
I like purple.
My kind of.
So we've gone in the shop, or are we heading in there?
May do, yeah, if you wish.
Okay.
Going in.
Okay.
Okay.
The bell rings as you open the door.
What's the deal with the mini-eyed Cyclops?
I mean,
It's called a beholder, friend. It's okay.
it's a little plushy, but very large. As you enter, and you take quite note of it, you are allowed to touch it, but it is a bit dusted at this point, being the window eye candy that it is. Quiet. You see Deep Gnome, odd, dressed in purple robes, round glasses, approaches, but overall, you see many different nicks and knickknacks here. You see amulets and stuff under lock and key of these beautiful window cabinets and cases. Many different things have little tags that says, either an odd name or a brief description. You see these shelves that are lined with different versions of things you've already seen in the world, except purple.
Hmm.
So, you see this deep gnome approach. He says, "Welcome to Old Zoblobes. How can we take care of you today?"
I have a question for you. How much is that beholder in the window? The one with the waggly eyeballs.
Eyes.
Honestly, we get that question all the time. It's sorry to say it's not for sale. It's kind of priceless. Brings in a lot of the traffic. It brings in a lot of business. Kids love it.
Do you have anything similar?
So I'm pawing at the dangly bits.
Well,
Not throwing at the dangly bits.
I do have some of these here if you want to take a look. And he's got this little battery powered beholder stick. It's like a stick under a beholder, and you press the button and you just see it light up. All the eyeballs on the stalks and the main eye just light up. It's a tiny kid's toy. Yeah,
You make all these things.
Oh no. A lot of people, we got licensing with a lot of people. They come in here, they want to sell their wares, add it to the collection. We have a lot of curiosities here, so we just sell a little bit of everything here. Some really nice things, but sometimes the kids just like to look at the knickknacks, and we have some fun stuff here.
What was the last thing you bought and sold here?
You find a bit of jasmine beaded pearl necklaces in a way. Not too expensive, just things that you can wear with, the new changing of the seasons, something festive. Jewelry mostly.
Nothing special.
His eyes squint. make
I'd like to go up to the counter. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Decides to bring it up again.
Persuasion.
Oh, I thought. Gosh. Okay, hold on. I hit perception. I don't know how I got.
It's all good.
Oh wait, persuasion. That's what I wanted.
We deal in all kinds around here. But as I said, we have curiosities.
I glare
Like-
at him.
glaring.
And I'm going to try to intimidate him a little bit.
Okay. Make a check.
Another one.
Another one.
As you stand firm on your belief in what you're trying to get across. Let's see. Let's see.
While she tries to intimidate him, I want to go over to the counter and see if I recognize anything.
You do see a good deal of some of these items having magical properties, depending on what you're looking at. You do see certain amulets and certain rings that do give off the arcane vibe, as there's like an asterisk next to the name of the item. Zoblob looks at you, Trinellus, and says, "I have cities, but no houses. I have mountains, but no trees. I have water, but no fish. What am I?
First of all, are you a sphinx? Second of all, a map.
No. Yep.
He looks at you, Drasil. Impressive.
I blow him a kiss.
My dear, you are all welcome here. What can I help you with?
So we're looking for this guy right here. I show him the little picture in the book.
I have seen him before. And one that looks just like him.
Tell us more, please.
Recently, though, this gentleman and one that looks similar were walking about in Candor Lane, perusing different things and spending coin here, as is my favorite type of customer. They spent.
What did they buy? Tell me more.
They bet many few. A bit of this, a bit of that. But more importantly, I believe you're looking for them, and I could help you with that based on my appreciation of your intellect. This one and his companion were quite soft and unaware of the fact that nowhere in Waterdeep are you truly safe. And were taken just down the street from my shop. I did watch, I did think of alerting the authorities, but one learns to mind their own business.
Who took them?
He kind of like shrugs his shoulders and like, who else?
I got a silver with your name on it if you can tell me who it was.
My bet is it's either the Zentarum or the Xanathar. Whoever is looking for, I assume, the bounties that are going out for important peoples, looking for ransoms to fund their criminal enterprises. As things are becoming a bit more lively after the death curse, they are seeking all manner of income, protection, and hostage taking of powerful individuals is not beneath the Xanathar's guilt, but it could have easily been the Zentarum as well. Perhaps that is what the incident down the street was about.
Why, thank you. I hand him the silver.
Ask him which way did they take him?
Which way did they go, my dear? You think you could point us in that direction?
He looks about his shop and walks towards the door. Looking out at the street, he tries to jog his memory. Remember, he's a small, deep gnome, and he looks about very well off in his purple robes. I believe left just before the junction. There's warehouses down there. Plenty of places to hold up, hide, or potentially you can fill in the blanks.
Okay. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You must give me your tailor. I love those robes. They're great.
He pulls out a card. Her name is Janice. She's a goddess.
I slide it in my boob. Slide it in the dragon boob. Awesome.
Got it. It was nice to meet all of you, and I do hope to see you again soon. Perhaps when you have a bit more spending capital.
Yes, I want to come back and get that ring. Thank you so much. I walk out.
The ring of vivisection? As you walk away.
I don't know. I just wanted to, flirt a little bit and, try to be nice because I'm going to come back and rob him probably later.
Eh, potentially.
She says that, and I'm over here looking at stuff I'm about to take.
Meanwhile, Quiet's in the corner and just reads. Like, there's a single roll of parchment, and the title card just says, Scroll of Armageddon.
Yeah.
Please don't take the scroll of Armageddon, please. God.
I
Feel
want to
something
think that my character's a little smarter than that.
Well, it's Quiet. It's Quiet that sees it.
Actually, what was in the toy section you were talking about earlier? Because that's where Quiet would be.
There's a
Light up things.
Yeah, so like you know how they had like those little like when you go to like an arena, they always have
Or the
those
circus.
the circus. They always have those little things that like a simple you press the button and some simple thing happens. Either like the arms of like a wrestler goes up, or it just lights up, or it spins. Basically, that version of a beholder where it like lights up. There's many different nicknames.
I
for it.
don't know.
So they have Rock'em Sock'em Beholders.
Yeah.
Yes.
And,
That's
thumbs up.
great. Wow. Oh,
A
man.
menagerie of different monsters, Gotta collect them all.
I'm surprised Quiet didn't get one.
I mean, y'all still in there. I walked out.
Still can.
I'm right behind you.
Oh, okay.
I'm just fine.
Yeah, I don't have the spending whatever that guy said.
Spending what he said.
Spending capital.
All right. So I have a question. Since I have hung out, I guess, with the underbelly peoples and, performed at some of their functions, do I know who hangs out near the warehouses on the left-hand side?
I mean, in many drunken stupors, people are talking about how every section of Waterdeep has a warehouse section. There's always a section where people store their goods, keep maybe a few loose guards to watch it, but overall, dead bodies turn up there more regular than anywhere else.
So I wouldn't know who would be on that side. Like,
It's a large city.
Sounds
we-
more like
we
we
could
went
ask
straight back
Mama.
to the stinky people.
Could ask Mama.
is there anybody who I could ask around, or that we could ask? That's not
We
the
could see if
guard.
Mama knows anything. She
You said
runs the
Mama.
orphanage. Yeah,
Okay,
Mama.
well, let's
the
go see
orphanage.
Mama. Everybody up for Mama?
It's on you guys.
All in favor? Aye.
I'm in favor.
He knows things. Their children know things.
All right, we're following you. Take us to the orphanage.
As he clicks the fast travel button, you find yourselves at a modest looking building. Not a small home, but a medium-sized building where you immediately see the sight of a couple of kids running out of the door. To Quiet, it seems innocent at first, but to most of you, you get this. Perhaps the kids are more than just children. As you start walking through the meth lab,
Orphanage, huh? Got it.
as you
I have
start,
no words.
you start making your way through, you notice a lot of the different children of different ages, some in their teens, taking care of each other for the most part, making food, preparing for dinner, making sure everyone's looked after. But then, I don't know if you would like to describe how she looks in your own words, Quiet, if you want to take it from here.
Hadn't gone that deep into it.
I can fill it in if you wish.
Go
Um,
for it.
well, if you've seen those sort of like I don't know the what they're called, but the Cruella de Vil cigarettes is the best I can describe these type of demeanor she has when smoking what looks to be a very long pipe as you all enter a smoke-filled room as this pretty elderly woman, but a very mistrusting and strong front as you all enter. She knows you, Quiet, but you haven't introduced these three into her midst, nor have you brought anyone home that wasn't under like the age of 10. So as you all enter, you see this woman, strong facial features as you all enter. Now, who are these lost lambs?
Well, Mama, they got some questions, and I thought you might have some answers for them.
She has an eye at all three of you of mistrusting and
And,
like,
and,
did you turn him
and I'm
against
looking
me?
at the floor.
I didn't hear you. What?
Well, Quiet's looking at the floor in kind of like innocence. She's looking at all of you like as if like you better have not turn him against me. like a mother, like an Italian mother who's just like yeah, these are my friends. They're girls. They're from college.
I feel like we're in the water boy.
In a way, yeah, yeah.
I feel like the water boy meets the Oracle in the Matrix.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
God save me. Let's see. What would she do? What would she do? I'm sorry. I'm kind of overwhelmed with looking around. I don't know what to say to this lady.
Just gonna
I am
introduce myself.
I am in a tiny meth lab. I have no what is this?
A kid walks over, gives her a piece of parchment. She puts the parchment in her boob. Continues looking at all of you. What do you?
Oh dear.
What do you need?
Someone ask her about the guy. Anyone?
Hello,
Step
ma'am.
forward.
I'm Malaria.
She takes a puff. She takes a puff of her pipe as you like hi, I'm Malaria. As you look like the most, well dressed probably, in your clerical robes, put together well.
We are
Yeah, well-
looking for a hitman named Sloan.
She blows smoke at the party.
We have an illustration of him in this book here.
Take the book. Take the book. Here.
You
This
open
guy
the
right
book.
here. It's not the.
Are you showing her the book with the picture?
I handed her the book, so yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, so Alaria steps forward and does so. She looks at you, Alaria, more than the others. Like,
I grew up in North Michigan.
You grew up where?
I grew up in the church, but it was an orphanage.
Oh, how sweet.
She walks over, uninterested at the rest of the group as she's looking at Alaria, all innocent, like not supposed to be here. Looks close at the book, blows smoke into it.
I might get some magical Febreze.
We were hired by the author of the book to find him.
Sounds like there's payment at the end of this question, then. What are you up to now, Quiet?
be able to answer yet.
It's quiet. Just remains quiet in the corner.
Shoot. Just doing what I was muted. Just doing what I always do, keeping these ladies safe while they go about their business.
Are there any bookshelves that I can go look at? Because this lady makes me uncomfortable.
There's a bookshelf. There's a book on it, along with some webs.
Do I know what book this is?
It says, and then it says how to run a meth lab for dummies.
I pick it up and look at it. Does anything happen?
She doesn't like take more interest. But she looks at Alari and goes, "It looks like the man on this picture." And she pulls out from her boob one paper, then puts it back and pulls out a different one, and then unfolds it, and you see what looks to be a wanted sign, but not in the sense of like government official. It's more of like it's written in Undercommon, for those of you who read or speak Undercommon.
Undercommon.
I don't even remember now.
Looks like you're looking for a wanted boy of the criminal underworld.
So are we hunting twins? Is this what's going on? Because one is a high society and the other one is a criminal.
Not a criminal. He's wanted by the criminal underworld. He's
What was that?
He's a man of interest, probably for ransom. I've been given the task a couple of times to put feelers out there, but she blows out more smoke. But as I have a lot of tables to cater to in these moments, kidnapping is not part of my enterprise at the moment. Too much trouble, too much heat. Bad for my boys.
Hey, Mama, you mind if I borrow this book? I'll have Quiet bring it back.
As you as you holding the book, she wanders over to you, slowly takes it from your hand, opens it, and there's a bunch of gold pieces hollowed out in the center of it.
For the love of cows.
Yeah, she empties it and hands you back the book. Knock yourself out.
Thanks. Hell, why didn't I open the damn book? Should have opened the book. Damn it.
Why won't it read?
All right. So are we done here? We got what we need.
Now, Quiet. You better be careful if you're sticking your nose into this kind of business. This isn't simple.
I'm always careful.
No, you think you're careful. You follow people, thinking you're gonna protect them from the city. The city eats. The city's always hungry.
I am surely a threat.
Well, enjoy yourselves and good luck. Time's a ticking on your boy, probably. If he hasn't been found yet, he'll be found soon. And who knows if you'll ever find him again.
Okay. So... can we get back to the warehouse? How do we get back to the warehouse? Or on the way to the warehouse?
There's a fast travel button to most recent locations at the top left.
Fast travel.
Welcome
Access
back.
collection.
Hey, welcome back. I fixed my glasses.
Let me make my survival check to find my
Wonderful.
way through the city.
Okay.
I'm so glad about your glasses, great man. That is wonderful.
As Quiet sneezes and clicks the fast travel button again, and you find you're back at Zublubs.
Oh gosh.
Oh, hey, how you guys doing today?
Oh gosh.
Does he keep
I
fast
don't know. I'm
traveling through all the
busy.
places, trying to figure out?
Yeah, I'm busy. I'm bad. I'm busy bouncing around. I don't know where I'm at.
Quiet. What are you looking for? I'm just trying to shepherd the group through.
Oh, I was just trying to make sure we got to our destination.
Okay. I mean, you lead them back, and it's pretty. It's getting close to dark now. You know, you guys have burned most of the day. It's been a long day. You've gotten a lot done, but sun's coming down. But you find your way back to the road towards the warehouses near Candle Lane, and find there's nothing of immediate importance, but definitely this is the path that was sort of pointed at. Why don't you all give me your own investigation checks as you try to figure out some clues or direction here?
Okay. Is it investigation?
Yes, investigation.
Oh wow, I'm so good at this.
I got a 17.
17.
Yes.
Oh hell.
Okay.
Oh, doofuses. Let's hope you find something.
Well, as it's getting dark, quiet, you're more focused on the potential dangers of what could go wrong. Especially if Mama's telling you that there's some bad people looking for this person. That means, you know, it's not gonna be. It's gonna be nighttime probably. When she means bad people, she usually means the people that you can't negotiate your way out of, is what she thinks. Uncivilized people. As you guys are like looking about, it's a Laria that you notice. There's definitively with the candle lit. Not the candle lit. The sort of lamps that are illuminating the paths in the cobblestone. There's definitive signs that the altercation that happened by the quarantine may have happened somewhere around here too, because there's broken crates
Sorry.
and what looks to be a very nice looking hat just like in the corner of one of the side streets. You see these warehouses, and it seems out of place because it's a nice looking hat.
Guys, it's-
Also, we have a viewer that has wished the party luck. So if at any point one of you would like to use inspiration, you may do so. But
Thank you, person.
yes, that is Y Dog 3. But also please make sure to use it before the end of the stream, otherwise it will disappear.
Okay. So she sees the thing, but we don't see it, right? She sees the hat, but we don't.
Yes.
Yeah, but she
Okay.
just asked us if we saw it too.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
This happened.
I also
Oh, yeah.
walk over and look at the hat.
Oh, so roll another investigation.
If you wish.
Guards. Disguise.
I'm gonna give it a go.
Let's see. Sorry.
Okay, so my rolls are just not there tonight. Whatever.
It happens. Warming up.
Alright, let's see here. I don't have no spells that can help.
I think I can sense undead.
Could
I
be.
don't know if that helps.
Or also make an investigation check if you wish.
Yeah, I'll make another investigation check.
I'll do one too.
Feel free.
Nope.
Can
Can I help for advantage?
Yeah, it's just a 10.
You can.
I mean,
My
you
dragon
shouldn't-
senses are tingling. Ooh.
Yeah, I was gonna say you shouldn't have to now.
Yeah, Laura, you find the hat, and you look about. Nothing out of the ordinary sticks out. But Drusilla, you notice that there's a warehouse at the end of this street, down this skinny street. The exterior is a bit weathered. Nothing crazy about it, except that there's a couple of unsavory types outside.
Okay, let's see. What is this? Spellcaster. How does this work? Because I feel like I need to disguise myself and go talk to the people. Yeah, I'm gonna use. Okay, guys, I see some craziness down there. Might be able to get some information, so I'm gonna use disguise self.
Ah. Okay. How would you like to disguise yourself as? Or what would you like to?
I guess I would like to be an unsavory type that blends in with whichever gang this is, because we don't know if it's the Xanthanars or the what was the other one?
You have the Zentarum and the Xanathar.
Okay, Zentarum. Okay, I'm gonna try to make an educated guess. Which one you guys think it is? You think it's the Xanathars or the Zentarums?
No idea. My investigation was terrible. I could not tell you.
Hellbells.
Got a coin?
Should you pretend to be a lady of the night? I can
You know,
pretend
that's
with
even
you.
better. That's even better. I will do that. I will pretend to be a lady of the night. I mean, I look fly already, but you know, I gotta look a little unsavory. So yeah, I'm gonna do disguise self. And
So you're gonna look like an
walk up in my little mini skirt.
unsavory, an unsavory lady.
Yes.
Okay.
Dragonborn still, or
No, let's be an elf.
Okay. An elf. High elf. Wood elf. Mid elf. Low elf.
You know, it'd be even better. A tiefling. I'm gonna be a tiefling. I changed my mind. I'll be tiefling.
Okay. Not to be that guy, but what color tiefling? Kind of horns.
Purple
Purple tiefling.
with not long horns, but like medium that curve back a little bit.
Okay. Obvious ones, you know. You want the
Yes.
devilish undertone. Okay.
More succubusy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like that.
Gotcha. So as you transform in front of your allies and then wander down the road like Scarlet, looking for, I guess, the trick.
Mm-hmm.
You make your way down and you notice, as you're a bit obvious with it, two of these individuals immediately go for their hands to hilts. As you approach, they cut you off and say, "Who are you?"
Hey, boys, I'm just looking for a little fun.
Make a deception check with advantage.
All right. Deception with advantage. Let me click on advantage. And deception.
Okay.
So what is it, the 22?
Yes.
Okay.
Their hands go lax on the hilts of their weapons, and one of them goes, "Aren't you a pretty thing? What's
Why, thank you.
what's a tiefling like you doing in an alley like this?"
Like I said, I'm just looking for a little bit of fun. Why don't we head around this way and you, me, and your friend here, we can go have some fun, huh?
They look at each other like, "I bought last time." All right. Why don't we have a little fun?
All right.
He's not
So,
going anywhere.
I put my arms around them and, try to lead them away. And I use my tail and kind of wave to my party and be like, come on, come on. Hopefully they see that.
Can I stealth in there?
Yeah. Make a stealth check with advantage now that she's cleared the way.
I don't know how to do it with advantage.
I believe you have it already, so you would just click your stealth.
Yeah,
So,
just click stealth.
yeah,
Stealth,
and we
yeah.
take the higher roll. So, with the 21, you
I'd like to follow as well.
Ooh, okay. Alaria, you may join them as well if you wish. If you want to make your way into this warehouse as best you can.
Making my way downtown.
You can't stealth.
He has advantage at least.
Yes, you
Does
Roll
she
again.
believe herself?
Advantage? Okay.
Yes.
I know it's not my best at.
It's alright. As the group attempts to sleep in, Alaria goes a bit slower than most of you, but you teach her to get in as fast as you can. As you see the warehouse itself, the exterior is weathered and unmarked, but there are no immediate guards that you see. As you see the tail wagging of Drasil down the side street. The doors are heavy, but almost ajar. As you creak them open, they sway slightly as you feel the night drawing in Waterdeep. You see that you are in an abandoned warehouse for the most part. It isn't that large. There are crates stacked upon crates in the center of the room, and different nooks and crannies. But you also hear a bit of movement inside. You hear voices saying, "Get back to work. Yes, get back to work. No, we're not going to pay you more. No, we're not going to pay you more. Have you seen my hat? Have you seen my hat?"
I'm outside, guys. I can't help you.
Does it sound like a bunch of multiple people saying that, or is it all similar area that's repeating itself?
Hard to tell. Make a perception check.
I'm gonna try as well. Let's see.
It's 11.
Someone used inspiration for God's sake.
I got a 15. Hush.
Well, the 15's if you have advantage. You may use inspiration now to get it.
Oh, so I don't
There
have
you go.
the +3 that I have already?
No, you have +3. So
You just rolled twice because you have it toggled as always on advantage.
Sure, I'll use
But you can
inspiration.
use the gift for Mr. or the viewer wolf
yeah.
to use the
Yes.
15.
Yeah.
I said that.
Okay.
Ah.
All right. So, taking advantage, you do notice that there are not a lot of individuals in the warehouse. There's only a handful, and as you look and peer in, the lights are actually a bit illuminating, even in the shadows. And you see these small bird-like creatures walking back and forth, handling little tasks here and there, mimicking each other and potentially things they've heard over the time that they've been working here. They are Kenku, and they repeat things they have said. They don't actually have an actual language or speech. They repeat back things they have heard over the course of their life.
So they were the ones saying all that?
Seems so.
One of them said, "Have you seen my hat?" We have the hat. Obviously, they've run into the owner of this hat.
Oh, should we approach them?
No, because they're going to repeat whatever they hear from us. And I don't want them repeating things to the wrong person. Is there anything else in this warehouse besides them?
Looking about the warehouse itself, seems to be nothing out of the ordinary. You do see that there is a lot of their tasks are actually the cleaning up of broken crates, fixing of certain stains on the floor, and tidying up whatever has occurred here very recently.
Not quite sure what to do. I guess
I feel like I just want to go.
go for it.
You are the least conspicuous of the people here.
I'm not coming out of stealth mode, so yeah, you have at that.
Who's here? Just us cats?
Tall cats are about to talk to bird like Kinku.
Yeah, I
Or
think that's a good
we're
idea.
letting the elf talk.
Yeah, I thought we were.
Oh, you want me to approach it?
Yes,
Yes,
you're the.
the least conspicuous. Conspicuous.
I'm outside, so I don't know what's going on.
Okay, I'll Yeah, which one do I see? And I have the hat.
Yeah, you have the hat if you wish. There's 3 of these very small, black-feathered, bird-like creatures, but take a humanoid feel to them. They have legs, they have arms. Yeah.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna walk up to them with the hat.
You're not supposed to be here, one of them says to you, and then all of them go, "You're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be here."
If I wasn't supposed to be here, why do I have your hat?
Where'd my hat go? Where'd my hat go? Where'd my hat go?
Here's your hat. What's your name?
All of them look at each other. You bastards. You bastards. You bastards.
How about Huey, Louie, Huey?
No, that's not right. No, that's not right.
That's funny.
Who keeps you here?
Don't bite the hand that feeds you.
You know how long you've been here?
Look at each other. Shrug. You ain't supposed to be here.
I'm not supposed to be here, but I have your hat. And what are you doing here?
Clean all this up before I get back. Clean all this up before I get back.
What do you want to do, cats?
Ask them what they mean by clean this all up before I get back. Say who told you that, or who said that to you?
I already did. Oh, who said that to you?
Don't bite the man that feeds you. Don't bite the hand that feeds you.
What's the name of the hand?
What's the name of the hand?
All of them look at each other, then look at you. You're asking questions. I eat questions.
I don't think they can tell us anything. Well, can I do an investigation check to see what they're cleaning up since I'm close now? Let's see. That's a 17. Am I?
They seem to be fixing up what looks to be a bit of a scuffle here. There's some bucket of water that is turned a bit reddish with some of the blood that has been soaked up here.
Are you prisoners?
My children, they are. From my bosom. From my bosom.
I'm so confused. Oh god.
I'm not. They're saying they're here because they are family, basically, and they get paid. So, no,
I
they're
mean,
not.
I'm
They
not
ain't
inside,
snitches.
so I don't know.
And they hate
I
snitches.
don't
You're right.
I
No,
don't think
they
they're gonna
ain't snitches.
Yeah, that's what. Sorry,
Oh,
you're right.
I said we go.
Ask them whose blood it is.
Whose blood is that?
Fuckers bled all over my floor. Who's gonna clean it? Who's gonna clean it?
What did the fuckers look like?
Where's the fucking pretty one?
Oh crap, we don't have the book. Was the pretty one Floon? Did you hear Floon?
Take him away. We don't need the other one.
Alright, do you guys have any more questions? Or...
Where'd they take them?
Where did they take Floon? Where's the hand that feeds? Is he with Floon?
You can fuck off and all. You can fuck off and all. You can fuck off and all.
There's your answer.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Uh-oh. I think we lost her.
Oh, I'm here. I said
No,
let's
she-
get out of here.
No, she was,
Oh, okay. Your mic cut off.
No, she was walking out. She was walking out the warehouse, role playing it. Why don't you guys all make a perception check?
Crap. Shit.
Now that you sort of revealed yourself, it's less conspicuous.
Yeah.
Did not show my roll.
I don't think so. We have to try
Oh
again.
God.
Ooh.
Doing it did not help.
Um,
And
Quiet, you do notice that of what happened here, there was a bit of a fight. There was a bit of a tussle. Not too much blood, but it doesn't take a lot of blood to turn a small bucket, a bit red. Now, what Trinalis you notice is that along with everything in here, there does seem to be a door opened a little bit by what looks to be like a small closet, and it's like slightly ajar, and it's like the door's wiggling a little bit.
Okay. Can I go back stealth and go towards the door?
Sure. Make a stealth check. Okay. As you stealth away from the group and start to approach the door, these are relatively unseen.
If I finish with my friends outside,
We'll get to that.
they sleep.
Oh God.
I'll pull the dead them off you.
Okay, so if I stealth towards that door, do I need to do a perception after that?
I mean, do you want to open it, or what would you like to do?
You said that it was the doorknob was wiggling.
The door is slightly ajar, and it's kind of like
Uh-huh.
wiggling, like.
Oh, kind of like wind is blowing it back and forth, kind of wiggling.
Maybe.
I don't.
Maybe.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out what you mean by the wiggling. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Because
Could
in
be
my
the
head,
wind.
all I'm seeing is a piece of spaghetti wiggling, and I'm like, that's not
Mhm.
right.
Yeah.
I think I'm probably wanting to do. Well, what is investigation for? I gotta remember.
Kind of like
I wanted-
discerning things, by actually interacting with them.
Okay, so if I
touching
wanted
them and
to,
all that.
okay, so if I wanted to investigate the door, could I?
You'd have to touch it.
Might take me out of stealth. Yeah, let's go
Door.
through the door.
You want to what? The door?
Go into the door.
Okay. As you put your hand on the doorknob and pull it, immediately, you actually get a little bit of room, and then the door closes as like you now feel like someone's hand was on the other side of the knob, and like slams it shut.
Does anyone else notice the fact that now the door has slammed? Or am I still by myself on this?
Hey, I mean, it could easily be that you just slammed the door. I don't know.
Shit. Well, if the door's closed. You know what? Let's go. Let's go try the doorknob and see if we can't get it back open.
Someone is holding the other side of that doorknob and keeping the door closed tight.
Where's Quiet? Come knock this doorknob off.
Do you come back and get me?
Where are you?
I'm with Trinellis.
I am Trinellis.
No, damn it, words are hard.
You did it too.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me.
I'm with our elf friend whose name I can't find on the stupid sheet.
Alaria.
Alaria.
You're okay. I didn't remember it either.
Okay. But yeah, okay. If somebody's holding the doorknob, I can't lockpick it because it's not locked. All right. So I'll go back over to Quiet and tell him.
And we're by the door.
Okay, I'll go see if I can pull it open.
Okay, make a strength check.
What would you like me to athletics or?
If you have athletics, you could use it.
I'm just trying to power it open.
Yeah. I'd say strength, but if you have athletics, you can always use it.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Just pull it off the hinges.
With his left hand, not even with his left hand, he just pulls the door wide open, and on the other side is just a nervous-looking elf, well dressed, sweating, scared, startled, you name it. Backs up into the corner with a broom and goes, "Stay back! I don't want any trouble."
I said, what y'all looking for?
Got any milk?
What?
Uh,
I mean, Quiet just busted through the door like the Kool-Aid man. So
Oh, yeah.
how about I follow Quiet to you? Is he speaking common or I'll approach him and be like, "It's okay. You're okay."
As he looks at the three amigos, like, the three figures standing in the doorway of the closet, looking down at him. Are they gone?
Yeah, but we have to hurry.
Who are you?
We're friends.
I don't know you.
look, man, make a choice. You come with us or stay here and wait. Whatever you want to do.
We're looking for someone, but not you. But we'll help you.
Yeah, yes, they took my friend. They took Floon. They thought he was me.
See, that's exactly who we're looking for. Right, we have to be quiet. Those bird things are still here, but the guards are gone for now.
As
For very long. Quiet's made enough noise for the whole neighborhood to know. Let's go.
as
I don't find if I could slow pull the door open.
as quiet slow turns towards the center of the warehouse and the lights slowly start to dim, the three Kenku slowly pull out tiny little penguin-like daggers. Stab him with the pointy end. Stab him with the pointy end. Stab him with the pointy end.
Question.
Dark vision.
Did I
Whatever.
hear there's foolery?
All right, do we need to roll for initiative? Can I
Oh,
just say?
hold on. Wait. What did you say?
I said, did I hear this tomfoolery? Did him Hulk smash the door? Did I hear that?
Well, depends. What kind of shenanigans did you get yourself up to?
Well, before we could get to the nitty gritty, I was gonna ask you if I could cast prestidigitation.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Just like
I mean,
casting
I can't
sleep
cast
spells
sleep
over and over.
on.
Just cast sleep over and over again for the.
It only works on one person at a time, right? Or how, wait a second.
It should be like 24 hit points or so.
Okay.
It's only
Yeah,
hit dice with people.
Yeah.
Creatures
So.
within 20 feet. So yeah. Before we get down to the shenanigans, no, I want to do prestidigitation, but before I cast this, I want to know, can I prestidigitize something off in the distance a little bit that's like dancing?
Prestidigitation is very minor magic tricks. Like the smell of fresh cut grass, a sound, maybe 20 feet away, maybe cleaning off some clothes. It's up to you what you want to try, but it's very minor.
Well, yeah, no. I had this whole big thing in my head that I wanted to do, but it's not gonna work, so don't worry about it. I will cast sleep. They can go on the ground and take a nap.
As you walk away, 10 minutes after bringing them across a different alley, and you walk away with them unconscious and snoring by a haystack and some very old barrels.
Please tell me you picked their pockets before you left.
I was gonna ask, could I pick their
they're
pockets
happy.
before I left?
It will you may return to the group in time, or you may pick their pockets.
No.
Based off who I am, I would pick their pockets first.
Okay. Takes you some time, but you find a coin purse of
Ooh,
five
coin purse. Yeah.
of 5 silver in one, and in the other, a note that says "I owe you."
Does it have anybody's name on the bottom?
Nope.
Nah, hellbells. So rude. Can I draw a dick on his face?
Depending on how long you want to take to get back, yes.
Come on.
And with
He had an IOU in his pocket. Seriously.
That's why he
You know what?
expected his friend to pay.
Okay,
All right.
minor
Okay,
use
yeah, I'm coming back now.
that guy. Just hit him with the prestidigitation in the pants. Make him look like he sold himself.
can easily do
But then
that.
I want to get back to y'all.
Well, no, you can do that like that.
Now. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna leave. All right. Thank you.
Okay. As you return to the sound of a door cracking against the frame,
Cracking. Yeah.
and see these
Oh, for the love of cow.
and see the 3 tiny Kenku draw tiny little daggers. What do you all want to do?
I guess I got to roll for initiative, huh?
Screw these little birds. I am a cat. Sounds like I'm gonna eat good.
It's up to you guys.
I feel like chicken tonight. Like chicken tonight.
Little
Well,
birds, you don't
Rar.
have to do this.
Did you not hear them tell you to fuck off? Why are you care? What do you care?
I'm behind them, right? So I get like an advantage.
well, since
They're so little. Look at those little knives.
It's still gonna
I'm just
hurt.
saying, they looking at y'all. I'm in the back. I just got here, so that's why I'm curious. Do I?
Well, I'm asking the group if there's anything they would like to do. You may turn this into combat. You may find another alternative. This is your opportunity.
Well, I would
do you really
like to just to
Let's
bow
beat
up
'em
and
up.
look at them menacingly to see if they really want the smoke.
Okay. I support your decision.
I am not that menacing.
I mean, when you think
He
about
used
it,
all his
maybe the
intimidation on that
bow
door.
wasn't the best option. Despite the bow being twice their size.
If they're gonna pull knives on us, we gotta pull our knives on them.
I'm just saying, I had to run in with some smelly people who was trying to debaucherize me, so I'm ready to murder.
Okay. So
So I'm up for a
Do it.
fight.
with that, then I will say I will bring you to the battle mat if you would like to join me here. Let's see.
Hold on, I've got a stupid thing that just popped up. It says we've detected that you may be using an unsupported system or browser.
The disrespect.
I know, right? Same one I've been in.
I am on the battle map, but I am in the darkness.
Yeah, we're in the dark. Remember?
How about now? 1 second.
I can see my token, but there is darkness.
I mean, don't you have dark vision?
Let's
I do.
see.
I do,
Let me turn on.
but I think there might be a dynamic lighting issue. Oh, there it goes.
Let me put it like this. Just
Yeah.
Now we are fully lit.
There you go.
Oh my goodness, y'all way over there.
Okay. So. If you haven't, then click your token and then roll initiative.
Oh, okay. I guess we doing that again. Token. What's 30, 13, and 12? Okay, so I clicked me, and then
Also, these are the creatures in question.
Thank you.
journal.
Roll to 4.
I will add you.
Okay, so if you click on your token, the first number is your movement speed, the second number is your hit points, and I believe the third number is your AC.
Yes.
So
Hey,
how do I? Okay, we're gonna try this again. So I clicked on me. See, that's not fair. First initiative was like
You can use your first one.
11. Now I got 4.
You can use your 11. It's fine.
And it still didn't throw it on your token.
Why not? What am I doing wrong?
Let's see. Because I've some people rolled a couple times, so I'm just gonna take the better ones anyway. But let me add you. Just it's no problem.
Like, okay, click on person.
And,
Like, seriously, what am I supposed to be? What am I supposed to do to get this to do right? Because it don't make no sense. It's not doing it.
It's okay.
you click on your token and then you click on initiative on your character sheet.
I did.
It's all good.
Oh no.
Let's see what they rolled. Oh, haha. Okay. So with that being said,
Yeah.
we are prepared.
Wow, my initiative was terrible.
As you, Trinellis, as you see, it's a cat eat bird world out here. What would you like to do as you see them draw their tiny little daggers?
I mean, how tall are these little things?
Like 3 feet. If that.
I was thinking about drop kicking one, but I was like,
You can get happy feet in here if you want.
yeah, I'm not sure what I would roll for that.
That would be acrobatics or athletics. I would take either for a drop kick.
All right, I got acrobatics. Here we go. Bam.
That'll work. Which one are you?
Goal.
I would assume
Yeet.
the closest one.
Yes.
All right. We'll move
You about to jump over all the things and yeet.
As you run over and jump onto basket, onto barrel, and then drop kick the tiny mini me, Austin Power style.
Wow.
This is Sparta.
We'll do an improvised damage roll. So just roll me a d4. And we'll see how much you hit him for.
What is that? Backslash what?
Roll 1d4. Only because you are not a luchador.
I do need to find my weapon. What am I using?
But a 4
A
is pretty
luchador.
good. As you jump over and drop kick the tiny Kenku, he almost drops the dagger out of his hand and falls to the ground. But combat has started. Anything else you want to try?
I mean, if he's still got the dagger in his hand, well, I guess I can't do anything else, can I?
That would be your action.
Oh.
As you've done damage to him.
Yeah.
Alright. So then if nothing else, it is the Kenku's turn. The first one is going to attempt to attack you with his dagger / short sword. That will, a 23 to hit.
Damn.
Jesus. Oh, pretty good. Let's start this strong. 5 points of piercing damage to you. One is going to see that Drasil has entered and rush towards her and also make an attack.
Disrespect.
That's a 21 to hit, and I'm rolling like a god. That's a 7.
Yeah, we see.
7 points of piercing to Drasil. That's a heavy hit.
It is. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you guys might want to... the other two are going to pull... Well, this is breaking line of sight, so... We'll say... one's going to get on these boxes here. And take a short bow shot at Quiet. Damn, 23. Let's go for 9? You guys are going to die.
Shit.
Yeah, I think so.
Hit it with the pointy end. 9 points of piercing to Quiet. And the last one is going to come over and short bow Ilaria. 18 to hit for 7. Jesus. It's funny. I mentioned this to Brent like a month or so ago. And I was like, this is a simple adventure that can go very wrong.
Oh, they're so cute and oh my god, they're killing us.
Pretty much.
I just want to get the little knife.
With that said, their little knives are sharp and prepared to protect their employer's property and dirty little secrets. Ilaria, it is your turn. And there are 4 of them.
I'm gonna do Toll the fucking dead. Does that target one person, or it's a wisdom saving throw, or take 1d8 necrotic damage?
Okay.
And if you're missing any points, 1d12.
Okay.
Toll the dead.
Well, that's an 11.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna.
So I don't think he succeeds. So go ahead and roll the damage.
An 11. Did he already have damage, or?
Nope,
No.
he hasn't been hurt. Well, it's up to you. You can choose the one that has been hurt or the one that hasn't. It's up to you.
I'll target the one that shot me.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fucking
wow.
one.
Is it a
Damn.
D?
Sorry,
Did you
guys.
say a D8 or a D12?
If he doesn't have any damage already to him, oh wait, I get a plus on my. I get a +5, right?
Well, that's just for rolls. The Toll of the Dead has
What,
its actual.
what's your spellcasting modifier?
It's wisdom and it's like 5. So.
Oh wait, no, you don't have the. That's a bonus.
Yeah, it's just a straight roll. But what's the?
Yeah.
Click the spell so we can see it, because I'm pretty sure it's more than a D8. Here, I'll check it.
Sorry.
Actually, hold on. Toll of
sorry.
the Dead. I got you. Toll of the Dead deals. If it's missing any of its hit points, it takes a D12 instead. So a D8 was fine, but you did roll just a 1, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But yes. So do remember that for the future. If the creature is wounded, it is a D12, and in these early levels, a D12.
Totally could have just went after the one that I'd wounded.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to.
You can if you wish. I'll let you do that. Would you want to do that instead?
Okay. Okay, I'll try for him.
Okay, so just re-roll it as
Next time
a.
I'll go for the bigger. I'll go for the bigger kill.
Well, it depends. It
The
depends on the
D12.
situation. So go ahead and roll a D12. 9 is much better.
Yeah.
As you get stabbed, Trinellis, you see the Kenku pull the blade back, and as he goes for another, just brain aneurysm.
Look at me, I flop like a fish.
Oh, mercy.
Anything else, Ilaria? Would you like to move or anything?
Oh, get some cover. Let's see. Since I'm done, yeah. Can I move behind these? Like, here.
Yeah,
Just like move myself.
you may absolutely
right
move
here.
yourself. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I don't
With-
want to do it.
With that, it will be Drasil. What would you like to do?
I am very sad. I really don't know.
I can't even see your
Let's see.
token. Why? It's
I'm
not...
at the door.
I mean, like, I don't know. I think it's just the graphics right now are acting up because I can't actually see, like, I can see the circle, but I can't see whose token it is, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay. What do I roll to use my my breath weapon?
Nothing. They just have to try to dodge it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use that.
Okay. So
Those two guys.
they are pretty agile.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's an 8. So he fails. So then I think what kind of your brass?
Copper.
Copper. So I do believe it's
So
2d6, but let's see. It should be on your sheet.
yeah, it's 2d6. On a failed save.
I think if you click it, it'll auto roll it, but
Okay, let's see. Breath weapon. No. No. Damn it. How does this work?
let's see. If I open your sheet, where are you?
Okay, there we go. Never mind. I fixed it. Nope, it didn't work. Damn it.
Sorry, it's No, you don't have it on your sheet yet, but I'll add it. For now, just roll 2d6 and I'll add it.
Okay. Let me go back to the thing. Alright. Roll 2d6. Eat acid.
Is it acid? I think it's fire. Copper?
Huh?
As a copper dragon, is it fire or acid?
It says acid.
Oh snap! Never mind. Jesus Christ. Okay. As he stabs you with the short sword, you just all over his tiny torso, taking 8 points
Good.
of acid damage. Big hit. Covered in now melting. He doesn't have the capacity to fight while covered in acid. It may have been enough to dissuade him, but we'll see. Him, her, them. Hard to tell with Kenku.
Yeah.
Anything else?
They.
They.
See, if I try to move, they can attack me because I'm gonna have my back to them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that. I mean, if I back up, then
To back up, they will try to attack you.
boo. Never mind. Let's see, my action.
Action was to attack. You may, if you have an ability that uses a bonus action, you can do so, or you may use your movement. But
I don't think I have those. No, that's an action. Action. Oh, yay! Healing word!
There you go.
Yes, please.
Now, how many spell slots do you have? Because you cast Disguise Self and Sleep.
Yeah, I got 3.
Okay,
This is my last one.
no problem. Who would you like to cast it on, yourself?
Yes.
So go ahead and roll the 1d4, or I think you have it already done on your thing.
Yeah, I had to roll it again.
No, I was saying you can click it, the spell on your sheet.
Oh,
Healing
okay.
Word. It's 1d4 plus 3, but it's on your character sheet in the middle.
Is this supposed to be level 2? Because that's what we level 2.
It would be first level. Your
Okay.
your spell slots are not the same level as your character.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
Ooh, thank you.
Max.
That's what he did to me last time.
Yeah, it's max healing. It's pretty good.
Sweet. I feel better.
Okay, it's quiet. It's your turn.
Sing my happy dance.
I would like to rage.
Okay.
I would also like to do the cat folk thingy. And I will slap the other cat in the tail with my face as I run by and pounce on this guy.
Okay. Jesus. Zoom. As you all hear like a panther-like sound.
I didn't even.
Like, oh, look, it's the fuzz butt.
That'll definitely hit. For 5 is exactly his hit points as well. As you'll rush over and scimitar slash, cut down this Kenku. And one strike, he's defeated.
Melting.
And then I'll stop about there.
Okay.
Because I have a little movement left over.
I can't even see. I'm like.
With that, the top of the turn order, Trinellis, you're up. The Kenku before you is dead. Panther-like Quiet has finished off a second. There are still 2 more.
Oh, I thought there were only 3. Okay.
Well, here's the thing.
We only saw 3. Well, y'all only saw
Oh.
3.
The DM mentioned 3, but there were 4.
I got you.
I saw all 4 on the map.
Well, I can't. The map's not working well for me, so I can't see.
Gotcha.
There's a Kenku about 15 feet across from you, standing on a very large crate, and there's one just below him, a little further away.
Let me think.
Oh, God, I think I'm about to roll over. I hope we can make it through this fight. Pain medicine is wearing off.
We're almost there.
What would be better?
Didn't I have? Fudge nutters.
Strike deals 1d6 plus your strength modifier slashing damage. I use my cat's claws to attack the. I don't know. Can I hit the one that's on the box?
Yes, you may.
So the cat claws says you can use your claws to make unarmed strikes. When you hit with them, the strike deals 1d6 plus your strength modifier slashing damage.
Yep. So click on it to make an attack roll, and we'll see if you hit.
Click on what the name of that?
Not the name. If let's see. So if we go to Chanalis, the character sheet, in the middle you have. I see you have your dagger, your short bow, and your rapier available. You can do your claws. I'll do that right now. So your claws are what?
It's D4 plus strength.
D4. 1d4.
D6 plus strength.
1d6.
I have the cat's claws too.
That says 1d6, man.
Okay, I'm double checking.
Alright, we'll do it. It's piercing.
Mine says 1d4 for cat's claws, racial tabaxi, but I might be wrong. I might have got it from an old edition.
We'll do 1d6 for now. So in the middle of your character sheet, I added it, so just click on the claws. No, in the middle of your character sheet where you see.
Yeah, I was getting there. There we go.
Yeah,
Yep.
the book says 1d4 plus strength modifier.
Oh, well, I put in there what mine says. I don't know.
We'll fix it after.
Mm.
So for now,
Okay.
21 does hit. So click on the claws now, part of that roll, and it should just roll the damage.
You know what? They probably updated it with the latest update.
Nope, not the attack again. The purple name in the
Where it actually says the word claws on the where you rolled.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
So yeah, now that'll roll the damage. So 6 points of damage. Okay, so you rush over, you get on top of the box, and you slash the Kenku with your claws. It's a good hit. You draw blood. It's a small creature. Doesn't have a lot of constitution. Still standing, but the tide is definitely turned back in all of your favor. The Kenku will respond to all of this by they're not that smart. Never mind. They're gonna fight back. It's a natural 1. As the Kenku tries to strike back at you, Trinellis, you will dodge out of the way. And the last one is going to see the panther-like shimmer that just killed one of its friends. Fire a short bow, and that's a 9. At quiet, that's a miss. Now we are back to Alaria's turn. What would you like to do?
He doesn't have any hit points taken, right? I'm gonna do, I will do Sacred Flame. Did I just click on it?
Yep. And he will try to dodge. It's a 6.
I'm just gonna roll. Alright.
That's fine.
The computer's ancient. There we go. Okay, let's see if I hit him. And it's a D8.
Okay. No, you don't have to roll
do
to
I
attack.
even
You don't have to roll to attack. He has to roll to dodge, and he did fail. So yeah, just go
Oh,
ahead.
okay.
And, yeah.
Sorry.
All good.
There we go.
Oh, max damage.
8.
Nice. Are you trying to do it at the one that's in front of Chanellis or the other one? The last.
The other one that doesn't have any hits, that's like the straggler. It's scared.
Okay. So that's 8 points of damage as you set him ablaze with your divine magic. He is going to panic as he tries to put out the flame on his cloaks. Would you like to move?
No, I think I'm fine.
Okay. Drasil, it's your turn.
I would like to move towards the one that's in front of Trinellis and use vicious mockery.
Okay, nice. So I think that's a charisma or wisdom save.
Hold on. Wisdom.
Okay. I rolled a 9. So go ahead and roll the damage.
Fortunatus.
Okay. 4 points of psychic damage. What do you
No,
tell
no.
the Kenku?
Hold on. I got a list. Hold on. That's why you built like a bag of water.
Okay. He's gonna take 4 points of psychic damage and remember that if he should live through this encounter. As his new favorite line. With that, it is Quiet's turn. Built like a bag of water.
And I'll flank that one with my cat friend, and just keep swinging.
Okay.
I'm still raging.
That'll do. As
Oh
you...
wait, did you say we're level 2?
Yes.
No. Oh, are we?
Then well, I already hit, but okay, never mind. It doesn't matter. Next time I'll swing recklessly, but we're fine with that.
Okay. But yeah, we were level 2. We discussed that last session, I think.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
and
forgot to swing reckless the whole game,
It's all
I
good.
don't think I changed
but it
mine.
hasn't been necessary at all.
That's fine. As the... That's why you built like a bag of water.
Bag of water.
Enters the canals of his cerebellum. His brain starts to retain this as a new mimicry to use one day. Quiet cuts his head off.
Oh, sad face.
And I guess with that, we are at the top of the turn order. With Trinellis again, as this Kenku is dead before you. Unless
Quiet was smarter. He said, "Now your bowels is like water."
I can't. Oh God.
Wow.
Clean up in IO6.
I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go after the last one with claws again. Do you want me to change that to +4
No, it's fine for now.
of D6? Okay.
They're Kenku. They can handle it.
Damn.
Yeah, you'll rush over and make a fury of claw attacks that this Kenku will dodge out of the way of.
Sad face.
Yeah. Well. Poop.
As
The damn tail.
As the Kenku looks at all of you, looks at Ilaria, Trinellis, Quiet, Drusilla in the corner, it will look out and go, "Smoke bomb!" and disengage and try to run away.
What did it say?
Oh, well,
What?
He said smoke bomb.
Oh,
Oh,
smoke
is
bomb.
that-
Funny.
And that will be his turn. Alaria, your turn.
all right, let's tell the dead. Tell
Okay.
the dead with this guy.
All
Try
right.
again.
So I think
That's
wisdom
fine.
again. So that's a 2. Rolls have caught up to the Kenku. So should be a D12.
Okay. Come on. No, sorry. We good.
Are you serious? They have a Minecraft movie coming out?
It's been coming out, honey.
I thought it already came out.
No, it comes out April 4th.
It's been
Science.
Okay.
one of
Two
the
points
kid
of
that like
damage.
inspired it or something like that has cancer, so he got to see it before anybody else.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's sweet.
All right.
Yeah, well, he won't be alive by the time the movie comes out, so yeah. Sweet.
Oh, sad.
Neither will this Kenku.
And
Alaria, the 2 points of damage
Yeah.
does hit. He's still standing and making his way towards Drasil and potentially the way out. And
Someone catch his bird ass so we can ask him questions again.
it is Drasil's turn.
So, how do we stop him without killing him? Like, how does that work?
Do
Uh,
him.
The police of America have been trying to figure that out for a long time. So
Shots fired. Shots fired.
You can use athletics to restrain him.
you can ask him to stop.
All right.
Ask him to stop.
So,
I am the law.
can I run up to the Kinku and like try to restrain him with my tail?
Sure. Make
All right, what do I roll for that?
Make an athletics check versus
Okay.
his acrobatics, which is just dex. So, oh, 22.
Alright.
Aha!
Oh hell!
As you make your way towards him to intercept, he gives you a Pee Wee Herman stiff arm.
Yeet!
And just avoids the tail.
So rude. Okay. Well, I'm too prissy to bite anybody, so
Alright.
I would like to vicious mockery. Can I do that, or is that my action? The acrobatics.
It would be an action to try to grapple him.
Okay. Well, never mind then. I don't have anything other than healing word. That's a bonus action. So I just curse under my breath.
As you try to grab him
Go
with
on,
your
my
tail,
goodness.
it will be Quiet's turn.
And while she's distracting him with the tail, I'm gonna just do the same thing from behind.
Alright.
Oh, and I have advantage because I'm still raging.
Yes.
Ooh,
Good thing I had advantage.
inspiration. I forgot about that.
Dexterity 11. Haha. As this tiny little Kenku is just like
Ah, ooh, ah.
haha. Little giants over here. He's evading you all knees high. It will be Trenelis' turn. We come to the top of the turn order. Trenelis, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna try and pin him as. Let's see. Where's my acrobatics?
Okay, he will make a dex check. Yeah, he rolled a 12. You will be
Ah.
able to capture him and get him in your arms as a toddler trying to make a scene at the GameStop.
You just named my son right now, okay?
Hashtag too real, bro.
Damn, dog. So with that, you do have the Kenku under arms and wraps. He will try to fight back as best he can, but he will only get one opportunity to do so. This will be his dexterity of 19. So now I need you to make an acrobatics or strength check of your own. Your call.
It's gonna be acrobatics. My strength ain't crap. Hold on. Gotta pull my Man, you better hit good.
Leave.
As he does the dead weight syndrome of like as a baby. It throws you off for a moment as he plumps to the ground and tries to disengage, flee through the door. All three of you get an attack of opportunity at this point. I will give you a choice. You may all apprehend him together, or you may kill him. It's up to you. Because there's no way he's getting through 3 attacks of opportunity unless he's the GOAT.
I know, right?
So.
No, don't.
I'm swinging recklessly.
Damn it!
I guess.
I mean, it's all right. We still got the elf.
I'm raging.
As you all,
we do have the.
As you all
Let's
keep
just
trying
attack
to
him.
like capture him,
He
Quiet
can't
just
even
goes,
say anything.
"I'm done playing with this." And the Toy Story.
As per any cat.
Yeah. 9 points of damage. How do you do it?
I mean, I try to grab him. He runs away. I'm scared he's gonna get away, so just whack him in the back.
Okay. As you hit him in the back of the spine with the scimitar, he goes wide-eyed, limp. The Kenku are defeated, and you are in a warehouse now, covered in blood of another crime scene, a new, fresh crime scene that has taken place here. You now have
Guys, we need to get in here.
you now have a situation on your hands. You have slain 4 Kenku in this warehouse, on top of a already existing crime scene. And instead of finding Floon, you have found someone who doesn't look not like Floon. But
It's not soon.
it is definitely not Floon, as he makes his way out of the closet and very briefly explains to you they have taken Floon away, and that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
So I can't check nobody's pockets, but we.
Let's
But we
see.
leave.
Just imagine them naked, like in their little feathers. And they
Everyone
just have
can
this little
roll a d4 plus 1, and that's how much silver were on these Kenku. Not much, but paid well for their discretion and apparent knife skills.
Yeah, those little fuckers got us in the leg.
So feel free to add your roll to your coin purse in silver.
So I would add 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Which one is the silver? Is it the triangle?
SP, yeah.
Okay.
I have one more question.
Yes.
Can I pluck a feather from one of these Kenku?
Sure. That's kind of weird, but yeah. when you think about it.
Thank you.
Because technically
Awesome.
they're people. It's like
I'm perfectly okay with that. I have
And
my
technically,
reasons.
she's a dragon, so hoard what you want.
skin collector.
I have my reasons. Trust me.
Typical trophies it is.
Yeah, right. It's Jeffrey Dahmer. So with night hitting Waterdeep and a bit of revelation here and more of the story now unfolding. Quest still not complete, however. The night is coming in and we will end tonight's session there. Thanks for watching the stream. For those who joined in, thanks for the inspiration. Appreciate all the good vibes.